last year for us, we had a bunch of new girls coming together, and we hadn't played together before, a couple returners. So I think this year, just building off of that, we were really trying to build deep relationships and bring everybody to the best that they can be so that we can perform and give ourselves the best shot to win at every game. And I think beginning with that was just the whole summer and before the season. We just had a lot of time together, did a lot of team building activities. My name is Emma Hemker. I typically play the wing position, and I graduate this year in the class of 2024. And it's such a young program from the school opening. So as a freshman, I had a really big position in making an impact on this program. So just coming in, I really wanted to just set a standard with the girls that I was around of excellence in winning and build that tradition for Denmark. So I think definitely throughout my 4 years, just building a culture of hard work and building a close-knit group of girls together.
The thing that separates this team is their togetherness. This is my second year coaching. From the beginning, I felt like this team just got along really well together, and they understood each other. If we're gonna be successful, if we're gonna achieve the things we want to achieve, is we got to stick together, because I told them as the year went on, we're gonna face some adversity, and perseverance was a big thing I talked about, is we got to be able to persevere even when things get tough, and we had to show that perseverance in those adverse situations.
We met before the season started. We had book clubs, and we talked about wanting to hold each other accountable, and I think this season we really worked on that.
Obviously, we wanted to win as many games as possible, but the big thing for us was just getting better. We had a motto of 1% better every day, and our coach had bracelets made for us where it was on the inside of the bracelet, and you couldn't really see the words because they were a different color, but you can't really see progress until the end.
I will be your shield in the fiercest battle. I'll defend you from all these arrows, and the sword I wield will keep you from danger. Let me be your shield.
I think we're really comfortable with each other, and it's just really easy to play with people that you're comfortable with. Overall, it was just a really uplifting, positive. It was just really easy to joke around with people, so when you were on the court, there was way less pressure. You didn't have to act a certain way or play a certain way, because you always knew that your teammates had your back.
We're together literally every day for 8 or 9 months straight, and over time I've built really good relationships with them. They're my best friends. I tell them everything, we tell each other everything, and we do everything together. And I think it just really helps when you build a strong relationship off the court. It helps playing. You know how they react to certain things, so you know that okay, this person's different than this person, so you know how to treat them on the court and off the court, but it definitely helps that we're really close. I want to stay on them, making sure they stay in the gym, and I just want them to be excited because it's another season, like you said, being together and just getting closer with each other, and we have more to accomplish.
Over the past couple of years, we've really built a strong bond together, and we can rely on each other for anything, talk to each other about anything. It's just a really good supportive group. So it's just been really great to be around, and they've helped me grow, and just being able to be a mentor to them and lead them.
Our win against South was really important for the whole team. It was the first time in the program's history that we beat them.
It was a home game, and we had a huge crowd too. It was a good environment to play in, and the whole game was super duper close. So until the final moments, we literally did not know who was gonna win.
We really brought that energy back up and refocused what we had for the rest of our season, our goals and things like that. So that was a really pivotal game and how our team was moving forward.
And then after we won, the locker room environment, everything was just really, really fun. Everyone was screaming, shouting. It was really fun.
We were ready to play, and it was just a really good win for us.
The Lambert game, when we went on the road, we had a pretty good lead most of the game. We were up by 8, 9, 10, and Lambert battled back on us, and they actually took the lead by a point. Right away, we got the ball back inbounds, and we were able to get it down the court and score right away and get the lead back. And from there, we were able to come out with a win. But I thought that showed a lot of growth just from last season. Last year, I don't think we would have been able to do something like that, to be able to just bounce right back that quickly after we gave up a lead in that situation.
Yeah, it's huge to just know that I'm representing a whole community of people that I know. And definitely for me, just seeing other people who represent Denmark is definitely a pride thing. So just going on the floor every night, I'm representing Denmark, and just getting the opportunity to put our names out there for the program is just really huge.
I knew my teammates had my back, I knew my coach had my back, but in times where I had mental blocks, I had to push myself up and just be there for myself. And I think in the future that's definitely going to be helpful, because there are going to be times where you're going to be alone and not have everyone for you. So just being there for yourself.
I think I've definitely gotten more vocal, helping people get where they need to be on the court, and then off the court, making sure everybody's on the same page so that when we're on the court, we're all good.
I think it just makes me really proud, especially because specifically our team is such a good group of girls on and off the court. They're so talented with many things, so it's just nice to be a part of something so important.
That was huge for me, just hitting that milestone. It really separates you from the 1,000 points. 1,500 is a huge accomplishment and just really validates all the work that I've been putting in over the past couple of years. So just for the other girls, I think that really just shows them that if you put in the work and spend the extra time outside of practice and take care of what you need to take care of, that you can hit your goals through hard work.
Playing with Emma, she's taught me not only how to lead the team, but she leads by example, and she's so selfless. I look up to her so much. I think it just really shows that hard work pays off. She works so hard. Everyone sees her work hard every day. She comes in after practice, she's always getting shots up. And so I think it really just shows the other players that if I work hard, I can do that too. Like I said, she leads by example every day in practice. She's always helping younger players grow. And so I think they just really look up to her. And it definitely helped the Denmark culture. A lot of people at school were more interested because Emma obviously has broken all these records.
She's been a big part of this program even before I got here. For the 2 years that I've been here, her leadership has been something that we're certainly going to miss. That's probably going to be the biggest thing we miss, which is going to be shocking to hear considering she scored 18, 19 points a game for 2 seasons. She's a leader for this team, and it's definitely going to be some big shoes to fill. I think we've got some kids that are going to hopefully, step into those shoes and exceed that, hopefully.
For Hannah, she's always hardworking. I love watching her work. Even though this season was kind of tough for her, because of her injury, she always works hard. She always shows up for her teammates.
Hannah Golden, obviously she got hurt this year before the season started, and that was really disappointing for her, obviously, and disappointing for us as a team, because she was a kid that I was looking at to be able to contribute in a big way. She was a kid who could shoot the ball for us. She would have been able to stretch the floor for us, and we certainly missed her on the floor this year. There's no question we missed her on the floor this year. Her attitude and her togetherness with the team in terms of just her positive atmosphere, her positive demeanor really showed through and helped us throughout the season, on the bench, in practice. She's just a good kid and she works hard.
When someone does something, it reflects everyone, even if it's good or bad. So just showing everyone that we're a team, we're not individual, we're one.
It's the little moments during the season, your practices in the locker room, the bus rides, things like that, where I think you come together as a team and you learn about each other as a team, through the tough things that you do, because it's a grind every single day throughout a season like this. You got 25 games, but you also got countless practices that you're doing throughout the year, and it's a challenge for them. So I think those moments that you have together day in, day out, that you're coming together and you're getting better and you're working towards one common goal, I think those moments are the ones that are the most special for me as a coach. In life, we all deal with adversity, and that's why I was trying to remind them is I try to connect it to life. Anything we do in basketball is you're going to face adverse situations. You're going to deal with tough losses. You're going to have times when things don't go your way, and you got to be able to persevere and work hard and fight through that and have that mentality of that growth mindset that you're going to continue to grow and get better and keep working regardless of what the outcome is.
I feel like this season specifically, like being a point guard, I've learned to be comfortable with the uncomfortable, and it's helped me like push myself. The uncomfortable isn't always easy, but it always like pays off. It makes you better in the end.
Sometimes with the losses, we didn't show up with our best selves, so it was just remembering that this is a privilege to be on this team and to show up every day with the attitude like, I'm gonna do my very best every day at practice to get better. No matter how much everyone played, we're all important and we all matter to this team and we all helped contribute to like every win, and I love all of them.
Never take for granted being out here on the court with your teammates in practices, games, whatever it is. Just enjoy the process as much as it may be grueling at some times, or you might think it's too time consuming. It's really a fun time and these are the memories you're gonna make. So just take every moment and enjoy it all. And they're gonna be ready to go next year. They're gonna fuel off of how our season ended and they'll be ready to go. So I'm excited to see them grow.
I think that it's important that anytime you're a coach, you have a team that represents your school the right way. And these girls definitely do that. And I think that they need to continue to do that.
I'd like to say thank you to all of them for like always spending time to help me be a better person and player.
All the work he puts in has definitely helped us improve. Like, we're a completely different team because of him. We wouldn't be the same without him. He helped us every day. As far as family and like supporters, all of their support and what everyone does for this team doesn't go unnoticed. I just want to thank them for everything they've done for me and this team. We all really love them and appreciate their support.